for this reading, we're going to be taking a look at what is coming next in your love life. So we have 3 piles. The first pile, pile 1, we have Auralite 23. For pile 2, we have a Spirit Quartz. And for pile 3, we have Rhodonite. So the timestamps for each pile will be in the description box. My name is Jamie. Please do subscribe if you enjoy these readings. I actually do have another YouTube channel where I focus primarily on starseed readings, and I have a lot of other pick-a-cards on there as well. So if you are interested, it's listed in the description box below, and I will see you at your pile. Hi, pile 1. If you chose the Auralite 23, this is your reading. Let's take a look at what is coming next in your love life. So you have the King of Pentacles, the 5 of Wands, and you also have the Hanged Man. So I'm going to read out the rest of the cards before I get into the reading, but the first thing that I heard when I saw the 5 of Wands is there's movement coming where there hasn't been any with the Hanged Man. So even though the Hanged Man is coming at the end of the 3 cards, I'm getting that this is a shift coming for you. If you feel like things have been stuck or things haven't been moving, there are options coming. It might come with a little bit of a competitive energy. There might be, with this King of Pentacles here, this could be someone who, there are a lot of other people who would be interested in this person, or this could be a lot of people interested in you at one time. Take it how it resonates, because I'm definitely getting just like a lot of movement almost out of the blue here. So let's see what else we have. We have stabbed in the back. We have heartbreak, pain, separation, deception, shocking, attack. Palm tree, stability, security, performance, growth, endurance, and flexibility. The palm tree energy, I'm connecting to this King of Pentacles. So if this is a romantic option coming in for you, it's someone very grounded, very stable, very financially secure as well. I'm getting that strongly. The stabbed in the back energy I'm picking up is something that has already happened to you. So now the 5 of Wands can be about competition and arguments. And so if that's something that you resonate with, having had something like that in the recent past, this is confirmation for you that the energy is shifting. Because we also have coffee cup here, meeting and conversing, savoring the moment, feeling uplifted, and friendship. So it's almost as if the energy is shifting from things that have felt very toxic, very complicated, a lot of combative energy. It's shifting into this more lighthearted energy with the coffee cup here. Now we also have codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. This could be you or someone that you've been dealing with. Again, I'm getting it with this energy here with the stabbed in the back. It feels like past energy for me, but if there are addictions or things that you are attached to, you're being asked at this time to release that so that this new person, this new option can come in for you. Now that's assuming that you're single. If you are currently in a connection, the King of Pentacles can represent a husband. You know, we're talking about energy here, so it can represent a masculine. It could also be a feminine who's in her masculine energy if that's who you're watching for. But it can represent, typically I consider the King of Pentacles like a very fatherly card, because it's connected, you know, the Pentacles tie into the 10 of Pentacles, which is all about commitment, family, stability in the home. So, yeah, just take it how it resonates. Put yourself where you fall here. Right, we have romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. And then you also have make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps that you're guided to take. With these two at the end here, I'm getting, again, like this nice, sweet shift, right? This ties in really well with the energy of the coffee cup coming out here. So, definitely there could be someone that you have your eye on right now, and this is your confirmation. If you've been considering making the effort, making a move towards this person, you're getting gentle encouragement to do so, maybe meeting this person for coffee or doing something simple with them. But it says your feelings are real and worth exploring. So let's get a little bit more information here about the near future in your love life. So, all right, what's next in pile one's love life? Now we have the Ace of Pentacles here, which is very stable as well. It ties in with the palm tree and the King of Pentacles. So there is something stable coming in for you in the realm of your love life. This could be a very stable offer. If you're currently dating someone, this can be a leveling up in your commitment, especially because the Justice card just flew out of the deck as I was shuffling again. So with Justice and the Ace of Stars here, this could even be an engagement. It could be moving in together. It could be taking whatever the next step is for you. If you're just dating someone or talking to someone, this could be like making an official commitment. But I'm seeing here it does start stable, but with small gestures, right? Especially with make the effort and romantic feelings here as well. What's next in pile one's love life? We have the Seven of Wands here. So if you are still kind of in this energy that you've dealt with in the past, where you feel like you really have to have a guard up and you really have to defend yourself in situations, I'm getting that might just linger a little bit in this new energy that you're moving into. And so the guidance I'm getting from your spirit guides on this one is to really evaluate how you can drop that guard and trust again when it comes to new relationships. Or even getting back out there to date if you've gone through a breakup. That's coming through as well. They want you to really focus on how you can kind of drop any shields or guards you have up when it comes to letting people in. We have the Six of Cups here. That's a very sweet energy. This could be a soulmate coming in. It could also be someone from a past life. It could also be someone from your past in this life, specifically someone that you grew up with, someone that you knew in childhood. But either way, no matter how it falls, this will be someone that you both have very reciprocal romantic feelings for each other. So if that's something that you've been questioning about someone that you just started talking to or that you're dating, the energies between the both of you are reciprocal. You also have the Seven of Stars here, or the Seven of Pentacles. So this will take time to build and grow, especially with the Ace of Pentacles and also with this King of Pentacles here. You know, they're very stable energies, but it does take a while to build when it comes to Pentacles, because it is built on a solid foundation, you know, so it can just take some time to grow. Okay. We're going to get some angel guidance cards, and let me just see. It looks like the deck kind of fell. Just one moment. Okay. I wasn't planning on pulling these, but I just had the like, oh, you need to grab those come through. So let's see. So if you do have a yes or no question, you can think of it now. These cards aren't all yes or no cards, but some of them do have a yes or no. So if there's been a question on your mind and you want a yes or no answer, then, you know, we'll see what comes out. You do have romance here. There aren't very many romantic cards in this deck, but it did fly out for you. Okay. You have remain positive. You also have compromise at the bottom of the deck, but I'm going to pull one more. Let's see. And you have ask for help from others. Oh, that's interesting. It fell. You have ask for help from others. So kind of what I'm getting here is if you have a crush on someone and it's a friend of a friend, asking them for help or asking them, you know, for guidance about how to approach the person, Also asking, like, if you feel like your guard is way up and you're trying to let it down, you know, checking in with those who you're really close to, your friends and family, who can kind of guide you of like how to let your guard down and let this in, because it seems overwhelmingly positive, but there is definitely something that happened in the past that I'm picking up on here, past heartbreak, or it could have even been like something with a friend, and there's a little bit again of that energy lingering. And so asking those that are close to you can really assist you with letting go of those energies. You know, again, we have remain positive. This can also be asking for help from your spirit guides or your angels as well. I'm getting that. So, all right, pile one, I do hope that this was helpful for you. If it resonated, please leave me a comment. And yeah, don't forget to like the video if you made it this far. I appreciate you. All right, wishing you the best of luck. Take care. Hi, pile two. If you chose the Spirit Quartz, this is your reading. All right, let's see what's coming next in love. You have the Page of Swords, perhaps a message, the King of Swords, and the Nine of Wands. All right, we're going to see everything that we have and then we'll get into it. So we also have wedding rings, union, wedding, married, soul connection, eternal love, everlasting promise. The butterfly, relationship evolving to the next phase, healing the inner child and growth. Not enough, frustrated in relationship, lack of confidence, self-sabotage, fear and ego issues, and jealousy. I'm going to put that by the Nine of Wands because I'm feeling they're connected. You also have true love. This is the romance of a lifetime. Reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. And then we also have give your relationship a chance, work on your partnership. Okay, so the message I have for what's coming next in your love life. So with the Page of Swords and the King of Swords, I do feel like you're going to be receiving a message from someone. With the Page of Swords, this could be someone who's currently keeping an eye on you. I don't mean that in a creepy way, but if they have access to your social media, because we do have reconciliation here. I'm getting the feeling that for most of you, this is someone you already know. Now, that doesn't have to mean it's an ex or, you know, someone that you don't want to talk to. It could be a person who you've never dated, but it is someone that you're familiar with is what I'm getting. Very interesting. Now, for some of you, I'm sensing this could be someone that you're on a break from with this give your relationship a chance, not enough, and the Nine of Wands, which is all about being on guard here and protecting yourself. I'm getting for some of you, this could be someone that you are currently in separation with. This person could be circling back around. Now, if that is the case, you do have wedding rings, true love, and reconciliation here. So I'm not getting that this is someone that you wouldn't want to talk to. It's like if it's someone that you're on a break from, you could be taking baby steps to reconnect and make sure that things are feeling secure before you proceed. If it is someone from your past and it's someone that you're reconciling with or that you've taken a short break from, this person could come off as very emotionally detached with the King of Swords. So it could be someone who's a bit reserved. They keep their emotions inside. They don't express them, but they're very logical is what I'm getting here. It's someone who's kind of all up in their head, but if that is the case, they've had a realization of things that they need to speak on to you if they want to proceed, you know, towards this commitment here. Now, wedding rings, I'm not getting specifically marriage, but for some of you, this could be like a partner who you're currently separated from. And you could be reconciling with that person. You could be reconciling differences is what I'm hearing here. So let's go ahead and get more information now. So pile two, what's next for them in love? What is next for pile two in love? Ooh. You have the Eight of Wands, so that confirms what I was getting about a message coming in. The Eight of Wands is all about fast movement, things moving forward very quickly. But typically when I pull the Eight of Wands for myself, I get a message. I get some form of communication pretty quickly. So that's what I'm getting here. Something's coming in very quickly. Now you also have the Queen of Pentacles, or the Queen of Stars in this deck, which I'm seeing is your energy here. Regardless of if you're a masculine or feminine watching, I'm just reading the energies and I'm getting a very beautiful, grounded, feminine energy here. And with the Six of Swords, I feel like this is confirming that this is someone from the past that you have moved on from, that you have felt that you had to move on from, and they could be circling back around. So definitely take the messages how they resonate with you. And keep in mind, it could be anyone from your past. It doesn't have to be the one person you don't want to hear about, right? It could be anybody. Yeah, very interesting. You could also take this message, you know, as a warning as well. I'm getting death here with the Eight of Cups. So I'm definitely getting something that had ended and you walked away from. They're letting you know that it's making its way back. Okay, what's next in pile 2's love life? What's coming next in love for pile 2? The Two of Wands. Someone is making a plan. That's what just came through with that. So this person, whoever this Page of Swords, King of Swords person is, they're making a plan for how they're going to approach you. Now, of course, if this is someone that you're in separation with, you know, it might be taking them a long time to reach out because and we have the Nine of Wands again. Wow. So you have that twice. It could be taking them a long time to reach out because they're having a hard time getting out of this guarded energy. But because we have two of these cards here, I feel like you're both kind of, you know, there is, if you look here, there's a feminine energy and a masculine energy, and they're both looking at each other from behind the wands. So I'm getting this is on both sides. So if this is going to come back around and it's going to come back together, it's going to take effort on both sides is how I'm getting that. Okay, what's coming next in love for pile 2? Yeah, this is a wish fulfillment. It could be someone that you've been waiting on for a while with the Three of Wands and something that you wished for. Now, we did have the Eight of Cups about walking away, but the walking away usually leads to a wish fulfillment, right? Because the Eight of Cups is all about leaving behind what's not emotionally satisfying in search of the Nine of Cups, which comes next, which is that wish fulfillment, specifically in the realm of emotion. So, yeah, very interesting here. With the Death card as well, it could be something that you've let completely go of. And even though it was a wish fulfillment, you surrendered it, and now it's coming back around. Okay. Okay. You also have the Ten of Wands. So whatever this is, it's the completion of a cycle that was very heavy, very burdensome. It could have felt like it was really weighing you down at times, feeling like you had to pick up the pieces and move on. So whether if it's the person who caused you to be in this energy who's returning, or if you are moving forward with a new person or somebody from your past who, you know, you don't have this baggage with, I'm getting here the guidance is for you to just trust that the cycle of heaviness is over. You've fully moved past that. That's the closing of a cycle, and you're moving forward in this new energy, especially with the Death card and the Butterfly Maiden here. The Butterfly Maiden is from a different deck. That's funny I said that though, because the Butterfly Maiden is also all about transformation, letting go, shedding old skin. So again, this says relationship evolving to the next phase and growth here. So I am getting strongly that whatever cycle this is, it has ended and it's time to move forward in a new cycle. All right. We're going to get some angel guidance cards. So these cards do have yes or no. in the cards. So if you do have a yes or no question, you can interpret that as a yes or no for you. But they don't all have that, so I'm not sure what we'll get here. Okay, we have quite a bit for this pile, actually. So we have the situation will improve, romance within the next few weeks. So if you've been waiting for timing, this is it. We have choose a new direction. So I'll leave that one up to you, of course. Always do what feels right for you. We have, that's funny because I didn't see which card was next, and we have it's up to you. So it's up to you if you want to choose a new direction. Even if this person comes back around and you don't want to go through another cycle with them, then it's up to you. You can choose a different direction, of course. We have be assertive. Definitely speak up for what you need. And then we also have big, happy changes. So, all right, pile 2, I'm going to leave it here for you. Please don't forget to like the video if you made it this far. And if you enjoy these readings, please do subscribe. Leave me a comment. Let me know how this resonates. I'm curious. This was a pretty intense pile. So I hope the messages resonated, and I look forward to connecting with you in the future. Bye for now. Hi, pile 3. If you chose the Road Knight, this is your reading. See what's coming next in your love life. So you have the Chariot, the Knight of Wands. Wow. Whatever this is, it's coming in fast. These are both movement cards. So whatever shift this is for you, it's coming in quickly. You have the Ten of Swords. After having completed a cycle of mental anguish is how that's coming through. And you also have the Sun. So on the other side of whatever cycle this was that was very mentally draining, there is illumination coming. The Sun is the most positive card in the deck, and especially coming after the Ten of Swords. This I'm picking up as the completion of a cycle that was very toxic, very heavy, and at the end of this old cycle is the beginning of a new, very beautiful, happy cycle. Now, I didn't pick up on any of this with the other piles with zodiac signs, but we do have Cancer and Leo here. The person that's coming in, because I am seeing a person here with the Knight of Wands, this person could be either a Cancer with some Leo in their chart or a Leo with some Cancer in their chart. They could also be born close to the Leo-Cancer cusp. Okay. Very interesting. And I feel like putting it in this order, the Chariot, Knight of Wands, the Sun, and moving the Ten of Swords off to the side, because that does feel complete. We also have the Chaser. Chaser in codependent relationship, fear of abandonment. You could have been in a cycle in the past where you felt like the Chaser, or this is someone who's going to come in and be a chaser. They're going to want to court you is how it's coming across. I'm actually not getting like the toxic runner chaser dynamic with this card in this pile. I'm getting it more as somebody who's going to come in and take action with you. They're going to actually do the courting, not courting. Yeah, I'm getting that strongly. This person's actually going to make movement. Ooh, yeah, we have Cupid's arrow too. Wow, we have faith, love is coming, surprise invitation, meeting. It also does say hesitation, but I'm not getting that. I'm getting that like it's a very quick energy. I mean, I picked that up as soon as I saw the first 2 cards, right? So whatever this is, there's going to be movement here. So if you've been in this cycle like we talked about where there was a lot of mental anguish and feeling defeated, that is shifting. That's what your spirit guides want you to know most. We also have karmic relationship, fleeting, triggers, turmoil, lessons, resentment, letting go, and loving you. And I feel like that's what has been completed here, is this karmic relationship energy. You could have recently gone through a breakup or a breakup in the past and have been single for a while, and now this new cycle is starting. We have trust, The situation is calling for you to have faith. And we have healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. And this separation card, I feel like goes with the healing family issues. So we have separation, time apart from your partners on the horizon. I don't feel like this is a current energy. I definitely feel like you are currently separated, perhaps from a partner, but I'm also getting like more of a hermit mode energy, like going through some pretty deep healing in regards to whatever this is here. Now, we do have the karmic relationship here, so this could be a separation from a karmic partner. And after this time of separation, something new is coming in. That's very possible as well, but after you've done quite a bit of healing on yourself. So let's see what else is coming in. So what's coming next for pile 3 in love? What is coming next for pile 3 in love? Okay, we have the 4 of Pentacles or the 4 of Stars here. There's a little bit of hesitation and holding back. I'm almost picking up that this person might come in so quickly and surprise you, like take you by surprise, that you might feel like pulling back into your hermit mode if that's what you've been in. I'm getting that. There's like a little bit of hesitation. Oh yeah, oh my gosh, I just looked down. The Hermit was also sitting in my lap here. So yeah, there's a little bit of like pulling back into yourself to process and like really assess how you want to move forward with this person, because it feels like quite a big shift and almost like a shocking twist. We do have the Ace of Cups here. This could even be someone like very openly approaching you with how they feel. The Knight of Wands can be a fleeting energy. It can come in very strong, very flirty, and then take off just as quickly. But because it has the Sun and the Chariot on either side, and they're both major arcana, I'm getting here that it does have the potential to be very stable, with open communication. But there will be emotional fulfillment here, a new emotional beginning. So I'm hearing trust, which ties in again to the trust card that was here, right? Your spirit guides at this time want you to really trust the situation. Of course, use your own discernment, but I think they're giving you the green light to, you know, move forward if you feel like that's something you want to do when this person comes in. We do have the 2 of Pentacles here, but I feel like I need to keep shuffling. Oh yeah, okay. So we have the 2 of Pentacles and the 3 of Swords came out in reverse. So the 3 of Swords is all about heartache, and I feel with it coming out in reverse, this is about the work that you've done and the healing that you've done. It's putting you in a good position to receive. I'm not seeing the 2 of Pentacles here as making a decision between 2 things. I'm actually seeing it as you being very balanced as a result of the healing that you have gone through. Okay, what's coming next for pile 3 in love? So we have the Magician, and then we have the 4 of Cups. Now you can see here with the 4 of Cups, she looks very bored. She's looking at these options and she's very dissatisfied. But right, you know, to the side of her out of nowhere is this other cup, right? Which is represented here in the Ace of Cups, and it's coming in as a surprise. So if you've been feeling very dissatisfied, I feel that whatever is coming in here for you is going to take you by surprise, and you're really going to be happy with it. You could have also been working on manifestation, and it could take you by surprise because your manifestation comes into form out of the blue. So it's really beautiful. Okay, pile 3. What's next in love? What's next in love? Okay. So we do have the 7 of Cups here, which is all about fantasy. I'm feeling like you've been doing some sort of manifestation. It could be affirmations. It could be visualization, something that is bringing you multiple options. I'm picking up on one particular option here in this reading that I think that you're going to be very interested in, but this is almost like multiple opportunities coming in at one time that you need to decide which one is truly aligned with you and where you want to go on your path. You also have the High Priestess. So your intuition is going to be letting you know which one is truly aligned with you and which ones are not. So definitely tune into your intuition here. So for zodiac signs, again, we do have Cancer and Leo. Now we have Pisces, and we also did have Virgo here with the Hermit, which I didn't pick up. But those are just extra clues. We also have Capricorn here with the Devil. You will be very sexually attracted to this person. That's come up a lot because the Knight of Wands is definitely like a more sexual energy. The Devil, that's what I'm getting with that. I'm not getting a toxic energy. I'm just getting this like intense sexual chemistry. Okay. And then last but not least, you have the Flower of Life, which is a unique card to this deck, and it's all about how we're all connected. You might find that you have very strong telepathic conversations, but I meant to say telepathic connection. You might already be having telepathic conversations with this person. If you find that, because I don't know if this is someone that you already know or if it's someone that you're going to meet in the future. But if there is someone already that you're connected to, that you find yourself thinking about them a lot or having like mental conversations with them, it could be that person, because this to me is all about telepathy. So if not, if you meet someone in the future and you find that happening, this is confirmation that you do have a telepathic connection with that person. Okay, we're going to get some angel cards here. Now, some of these cards do have a yes or a no on them. So if there has been a question of yes or no on your mind, you can take that as an answer, but there are other messages in these cards as well. So let's see what comes out. You have compromise. And with the scales there, it's reminding me of the Justice card. You do have a yes. So like I said, if you've had a question on your mind and it's a yes or no question, the answer could be a yes. You could take that as confirmation. And you also have ask for help from others. So, you know, if you feel like you need extra guidance when these options start coming in and you're trying to use your intuition and discernment, I'm getting connecting with your spirit guides will really help you with this, like asking your angels for help, asking your guides for help, or even like, you know, if you have friends that are very close to you as well, asking their opinion or like, you know, getting their advice can be very helpful as well. I don't know why this is coming through, but this could also be getting like a tarot reading on the person and getting, you know, more information and guidance around that as well. So I'm going to leave it there, pile 3, but this was a really sweet reading. Please do leave me a comment and don't forget to like the video if you made it this far. And please do subscribe if you feel guided. Wishing you all the luck in the future. Take care.